leave. Already packing, come with me. I'm not really asking. We'll get away to a place where we don't know. About to see the world in action, what we can be, life with no distractions. We'll get away, this is what we waited for. Take my hand, we'll make it somehow. We can't miss out. I'm done living life with the lights out, die with my own doubts. Be free with me.
What's up, guys? Welcome to the Mason Gang vlog. I'm Brandon. Right now, me, Joey, and Bobby are on a trip to Bighorn, Wyoming.
Also known as the Bighorn Mountains.
Whatever. Bighorn Mountains in Wyoming. What hour are we on right now driving?
We are 6 hours in.
6 hours in out of the 11. So we'll keep you guys updated and we'll see you in Wyoming.
Not looking back, eyes on the freeway, Bonnie and Clyde, a classic cliche, we're on the run, this is what we waited for. Take my hand, we'll make it somehow.
We made it to Wyoming. Look at this beautiful place. Brandon, thanks for the intro. Thanks for the intro. So the three of us are actually backcountry camping. So we actually found out when we were driving up here, or legitimately right when we were entering the mountain range, that we can't make campfires. Joey, how does that make you feel?
Cold.
Yeah, not ideal. Not ideal, so we're gonna have to improvise, because as you can tell, just on this lake alone, that used to be water all the way up to that ramp. Therefore, it's super dry here, and we're gonna have to figure out what we're gonna do. Just had to interrupt again because this is just freaking beautiful. But yeah, it's really dry. You can see that's usually a waterfall. This is probably about, I don't know, 300 feet. And this river runs down into Buffalo, Wyoming. And that's their drinking water. And then on this side, that's actually the reservoir. So this fills up with water to the point where it actually creates water and gives water to the city. But since it's so low, you don't see it going over the dam, and it just flows under the dam and comes out down there by the river. But this is just, it's spectacular. Interrupting you guys again because we're all out of shape. Maybe not Joey. Either is Brandon, but I am. And we just climbed this beautiful waterfall. Dam. That's pretty steep. You guys can't really tell how steep that is. But there's... What did you say?
It's like racing going down.
Or it's racing because we just climbed up and we just entered 10,000 feet. There's really nothing more beautiful than this. Now we'll see you at the campsite. Good morning, Mason Gang. We said that we were going to show you our campsite last night, but it was too dark. Look at the amazing job Brandon did on this tent. Yes, we were going to backcountry camp, but like we mentioned, no fire is a big problem in the backcountry when you need to cook your food. So we decided to actually find a campsite, which was actually kind of nice because we were actually able to set up chairs, make a fire. We actually have a grate for food, so we don't have to bring out our stove. Joey's got a nice hammock, which is beautiful. Unfortunately, we could only reserve this for one night, but we were lucky enough that we searched around this morning and we found about 4 sites that we can move into. So we'll be moving this morning, and then we're going to be going on a pretty lengthy hike. So we'll just see you out there at, dang it, I can't remember the lake. Do you remember the lake, Joey?
Yeah, no, it's not frozen.
Frozen Lake. So I bet it'll be absolutely freezing. We made it to our hiking point. Brandon, how was that drive?
It was not fun. Just had breakfast, so pretty rocky. Stomach was rumbling around, so that's good to be just standing right now.
That was probably one of the roughest journeys I have taken a car on. You guys look out there, that's where we came from. And not really much of a road out there. Anywho, Joe.
Oh, hey, what's up?
What's this hike all about? Where are we going? How high?
Hike, we are going to the upper and lower frozen lakes. It is a 13-mile hike, getting up to about 10,800 feet and 2,800 feet of elevation gain.
That's going to be brutal.
So yeah, we're pretty out of shape, so we're going to be breathing hard. It's going to be fun.
Mid-hike update. We're 4 miles in. We've gone up probably, I don't know, Brandon keeps closing out of our map, so we have no idea anymore. We've gone up about 1,500 feet out of the 2,600 we have to go. 2,800 that we have to go. So it hasn't been horrible so far, I wouldn't say. We have a lot of our elevation on the back end. I mean, Brandon and I are still pretty sweaty. Joey's just, he doesn't even care.
Sweaty.
He's like an antelope. Another update. Thunderstorm right there. We can hear thunder the whole time. We're at 9,700 feet. So it's nice and sunny down there. We hope it stays sunny down there because we left our tent open due to the fact that it wasn't supposed to rain. Therefore, our sleeping bags and our pads and everything like that are going to get very wet. And it gets into the 50s or possibly the 40s at night, which would be pretty brutal. It is officially storming up here in the mountains. We officially had to hunker down. It's sleeting out. Brandon's up in there. Hey, Brandon. Well, that is a nice spot. I might have to go in there. We might have to move up there. You can hear that not sounding good. We're pretty much just gonna hunker until hopefully it passes. And hopefully we can get back down the mountain or finish going up the mountain. And we're really hoping way out there, like I said, we just hope that our tent is not getting soaked. Wish us luck. Good news, we survived the storm. Lucky for us, we found those trees because we endured rain, thunder, lightning, and don't forget a whole bunch of sleet hail. Now, we are officially back on our way to Angeline Lake. I told you about 4 or 5 times now that I would give you an update when we get there. And now hopefully we'll finally get there. Awesome news. We made it to Lake Angeline. We're at like 10,000 feet. And just look at how incredibly spectacular that is. Oh my goodness, it's almost overwhelming. We're at over 10,000 feet and it's a little cooler up here, but as you can see, it actually got all sunny. It got beautiful for us. So although we raved about Angeline, I mean, we pretty much told you guys that we were coming here a million times and didn't actually show up until now. This is not our final destination. We are still heading higher up there, unfortunately, or fortunately, whatever way you want to look at it. It looks like we still have a few miles to go to get up to the lakes. I don't really know how much higher we have to go. Brandon, did you see how much higher we had to go on that?
All right, we're at 10,560, and we need to go to 10,695.
And we only have to go about 100 more feet, and we're up towards our lakes. We made it to Lower Frozen Lake and Upper Frozen Lake, and it is absolutely gorgeous. We can't really find our trail. Brandon's back there falling on rocks. We have to get down there somehow. It's pretty steep, but I'm gonna just give you a second to just look at that. Look at that beauty. This is officially our final destination. This is Upper Frozen Lake. We're at 10,600 feet, I believe. We're 7 miles into the trek. We have about 6 left, probably. It's 4 o'clock, so we're gonna have to hustle on back. So we'll see you back at the car. I know I said the next stop would be the car, but we needed to selfishly record this for our own memories. We have been climbing across these rocks. I mean, just look at Joey in comparison to that rock. Enormous rock. We've been climbing across these things for the last 2 hours from up there. And we learned on this backside of the mountain, there is no path. But we got, I don't know, maybe, sadly, probably like 5 or 6 miles left. And we are struggling to make it across all of these rocks. But I think, finally, I will not go back on my word unless we see a moose or a bear or an elk. We'll see you at the car. We officially made it back. We, let's see, total trip took us about 11 hours. And we ended up going over 22.5 miles. And those were not easy miles. We're talking like boulders for 5 miles. Just, it wasn't great. Guys, how are you guys doing okay?
Ready to sit down for an extended period of time.
I mean, a week, like weeks. I'm retiring from hiking, so. But yeah, that wraps up Mason Gang. Thank you for joining us on our trip out. Thank you for joining us last night, and thanks for joining us on a wild hike. We love all of you, and we'll see you next time.